Try forcing an archetype? I mean, we've had one draft, and you're ready to just like, we're gonna force, like, no, we can force an archetype. Like, force to me means you're saying before we even go in, we're gonna decide what we're doing. That's silly. If we see a card early on that we love and are interested in, yes, we can absolutely force that. But forcing to me means like making a decision before we've seen pack one, pick one, and that's not right. All right. Hey everybody, we are going to jump into another Theros Beyond Death draft. We are on a God account, compliments of Wizards of the Coast, just for a day here. We get to play as much sealed and draft as we can, and we're going to hammer out as much of the Theros format as we can before we're in it for real stakes. And here we go. But before we jump in, of course, I want to thank my sponsor, Card Kingdom. Card Kingdom are purveyors of physical Magic stuff, everything you need for your tabletop Magic game. They've got it going on there, or they're looking for it, because they are constantly building their inventory and keeping it updated. And if you need anything for singles, sealed product, or supplies, they've got you covered. Check them out, and if you do so through the panel down below. My little Card Kingdom ad in the panels down below has an affiliate link that lets them know that you got there from here, so that helps me. Shop for your Magic cards while helping this stream. Win, 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 win. Now, let's see if we can win, 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 which we have not yet done today. We've won games, but not matches. These are best of 3, by the way, so we can keep that in mind for sideboarding. Nightmare Shepherd is our rare here. 2 black for a 4/4 flyer. Already love it. Is it upside? Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's 1/1 and it's a nightmare in addition to those other types. So yeah, 4/4 flyer for 4 with upside. We're in. Gonna snag that. Almost don't care what else is going on here. A lot of black, good black though, so we might get cut on black. But let's take the Nightmare Shepherd. Draft you. The Birth of Meletis. Search for a plains, create a wall, gain 2 life. Not horrible if you're looking to go long, I suppose, but it's not kind of what we're trying to do here. Piper was okay. Do we have removal? Let's look for removal. No, although ETB draw a card, not bad. Six mana is a lot, but we're probably taking it. I'm just checking. Got to do my due diligence here. I like this Discordant Piper okay too. Omen is okay. But yeah, let's take the bleep. Mamanat pointing out that if this dies, you know, bringing back a Catoblepus, it doesn't care that it's a 1/1 anymore. It still does the big devotion move. So yeah, it's a nice one. What else have we got here? We've got 1/1 lifelink. And it can protect some creatures and stuff. That's pretty good. I like the protection clause. But yeah, we can take Chariot, just open color. Counter, that's no good. This is interesting. I think the ramp is good. Probably ramp or Chariot, like the ramp spell, the Chariot, or the Nymph. I don't like taking this here. This is very all, you know, this is a build around and kind of all in on a strategy here. So let's pull this one. Do you guys want to see the Chariot? Or the, I'm going to call it ramp, but I mean this Carioted here. Chariot, ramp, or lifelink for the 1/1 lifelinker. That's what I'm looking at. You can say other if you think it should be something else, but I think those are our realistic choices. Soul Reaper, we could argue. I think we want Chariot over Soul Reaper. I really think it comes down to chariot versus ramp, actually. Pretty close, but I'll follow the chat to the ramp spell. It's also fixing any color. Very nice card for the fixing and the ramp. What's this? Oh, yeah, I like this one a lot. We're nowhere near it right now, but I do want to get this card going at some point. If we had taken some Auras Matter stuff, but we're kind of on a train here, and Return to Nature is going to be good. I think this is pretty generic. Let's take a Return to Nature. I think this left us pretty open to, like, I mean, we weren't guaranteed to play it. The Chariot leaves you open with a known playable, which is a reasonable point. Relentless Pursuit. Oh yeah, this is the one I was saying I'm not sure what I think of it yet, but we could take it and try it. Is there something to take us off of black-green here? Commanding Presence, more aura stuff that's pretty darn good, but we're getting farther away from it. 4 power, you double up. We do have splash potential. Do you want to throw this for splash potential? Or just try this? Draw 3.5. No, Mensch, read. Draw 2 at most, but seems pretty good. Like, seems okay. Seems like you're not going to miss, but I don't know if you're always going to be happy. We'll try it. Let's stick to 2 colors and give it a try. Underworld Dreams is hilarious. Makes me want to run it. But this is good. Let's just take the Grove Dancer. Wow, this is a common? That's a complicated ass common, Wizards. Why move my head to the right? This is like, this is the place where nothing is. I mean, I guess, oh, I see, because it's covering up rules text when I'm over here. I mean, I don't know. You were talking about the escape possibilities, Mensch, in your draw 4. I see. Oh yeah, Spider looks good here. I was just reading what you're all are talking about. Man, we started black and now we're just only taking green. What's this? Huh. How good is that? I mean, you draw a card, but basically it's saying if you go for an escape creature, you don't get to draw a card. Our other option is like a Physician, Wardens, or something to splash. All right, well, let's find out. We'll play Cling and try to learn something. Pick 9. Timoret came all the way back around. And I'll take him over the Omen for right now. Whoa. Well, apparently Wizards thinks it's strong enough for extra effects. Take this too. Timoret is very noisy. Sure, Soul Reaper. Another Physician. Not playing that. Not playing that. Splash this. 3/3 Vigilant Menace lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards. So it really hoses a lot of the set's themes. Does it hose our... Yeah, it hoses us. Because we're trying to do Nightmare Shepherd. So that's unfortunate. It'd be fun to... I mean, this Vigilant Menace lifelink sounds nice. but it's a non-bow with a lot of what we're doing. Plummet, not worth it. These are both garbage. I guess we'll try Nightmare again. I mean, we could take it. Yeah, Favor maybe. All right, we'll take it and think. This is best of 3. Where's our all of our cool removal? Funeral Rites draws cards. Berserker just okay. No, it will not. Make growling noises. You don't like Nightmare, Shepherd? Or is there something else you're talking about? Let's go Funeral Rites. Pretty expensive. 5 other cards to escape, and 4. Yeah, this might be worth it. Maybe I'm going all over the place on that that saga, honestly. Not sure yet. Charger. Kind of like just Hierophant, or what's this? Growth. Now let's try the Growth. Looks like it's pretty good. Risky, but pretty good. We have a Relentless Pursuit already. We could go for another. What's our curve like? Maybe we need just a Stupid Thief to have a playable 2. This is interesting too, but I'm going to go for a curve play here. Another Charger. All sorts of options at Charger, but Piper also fills the 2s. Catoblepus, we've noted, is good with our strategy, but we already have 1, and it is a 6-drop. I'm going to take the 2 over this second 6 for right now. More early stuff. Omen of the Hunt for the splash, but I'm going to take more spiders. Oh, I see. Underworld Dreams is uncommon. Interesting. That's why we're seeing it so much. I just, in my head, it's a rare because it obviously started out as 1. We could take this as a sideboard option. Final Death, pick 8? Sure. Plummet for the board in best of 3. We don't have many 4s yet. I'm going to start taking these 4s, and maybe we'll get some devotion going later, find a Gary or something. Yeah, black is wide open. We'll take a Charger here. And a Charger here. And a Charger here. I don't know if these are playable, but we could find out. This is good. Almost certainly taking that. We have one of these growths already, but we're maybe we'll wheel that. Yeah, no, this is all just easy removal. Yeah, maybe I'm just kind of picking quickly here. We should be thinking of splashing, though. You're right. What's this? Enraptured. Oh, yeah, this is cool. I wanted to call out this one. This seems so good to me because really what you're getting is the 3/2 reflection. And then it dies into a 2/3. I mean, think how much we liked. Let's take Deathbloom Thallid from Dominaria. 2 and a black for a 3/2, and when it dies, get a 1/1 Sapperling. Loved that card. Wanted it as much as I could. This is like that, except you get a 2/3 instead of a 1/1. That's pretty great. So I like this card a lot. We are best of 3, so this is a little more useful, but we'll wheel it, I bet. I think we should just take a spawn here. Another chance at this Nightmare saga, but here's this saga. Let's see, what is this? The Binding of the Titans. Each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Exile up to 2 cards from graveyards. For each card, creature card exile, they gain 1. Return target creature or land card from graveyard to your hand. So it's doing a bunch of stuff and probably gets there on value eventually for the 2. But yeah, regrowth on layaway doesn't seem as strong to me as just Nightmare. Sap was a relevant creature type, but that's not why we liked it. Robert, I was happy to play any number of those in something that had no Sap synergy whatsoever. It wasn't about the Sapperling, it was about dying into a creature is just really relevant. Yeah, I'm going to try the Nightmare again this time. More splash enablers. But I think Grove Dancer is fine. I would take a second Catoblepus, but I'm not going to prioritize it. If we come up with one, fine. If not, whatever. Yeah, it'd be good if it comes, but I don't think we need to worry too much about it. Agonizing Remorse. Sack. Are we playing this if we take it? For the splash rare, we're pack 3. I don't think we're even splashing this game unless we want to take, if we find something that's removal like. I think we just want, I don't know how aggro we are, but I think I'm just going to take another 2-drop creature as opposed to Remorse or Libation. Just get everything trample. Creatures aren't that big, though. I don't think we're running this. I see, Robert. I thought you were saying that's why it was so good. But it's pretty, yeah, anyway. Forerunner. It's okay. It's just that we don't have a lot of size. This might be okay. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, trample is nice on that aura, with that aura. True. Another Piper or this Skirmisher. Again, I'm not too into these. I think we're gonna get another one of these for the board in just a minute here. We'll take another 2. Maybe I'm overdoing it on early drops though, and we just don't have any way to like close this out. We've got 2 spiders already though. You want a 3rd chain web? Yeah, let's get an Omen. Plummet for the board. Lantern for the board. Well, we can try this Titans, try the binding, see if it does anything. And we get some sack, double sack. I don't know. What are we doing now? I feel like none of my plans work, so I'm giving up. I'm gonna go hyper aggro with this one. Could do like, let me try hyper aggro. We're experimenting, right? We'll play the Nightmare Shepherd as the top of our curve. What are we ramping to in that case? I think I cut the ramp. Here. I'm being a little bit silly here. I'm just taking a look at this. We might not run it, but I'm curious. Like, I'm trying to almost see if these triple chargers and Nightmare and double libation, like... And I kind of want to try this out. I know, well, this isn't sealed, this is draft. But I think aggro is just tough in general. But I'm curious. Like, again, this is experimenting day. We're gonna experiment. I'm gonna go 15 land, mostly top at 3. Double sacrifice, removal, some growth. Anyway, we'll just see if this works. We'll see how this works. We can change it up. Experiment.
Some say I never heard of ya, a rap burglar.
I was trying to make a joke off Kraj because there's the card Experiment Kraj. Experiment. Experimental charge. Oh, you're going for Experiment 2 over Experiment 1. Well, I'll start here. Whatever. There's lots of ways you could go, lots of reasons this is not correct. Again, I'm not trying to be correct today. We're not trying to maximize our win percentage. We're trying stuff out. We're playing with the format and seeing what happens. East wants more swamps. Fine, deck be that way. I'm gonna we'll cut the Temple Thief since it's unlikely to see play on 2 here. We have some other things to do on 1 and 2. And if Relentless Pursuit finds us a swamp, we're halfway to our Shepherd. Happy to trade for the Physician if they want to make that trade. No, they don't. How about this one? How about just a natural swamp twice in a row? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We're racing. How about nothing of the sort? But I'll play it. What else are we doing? Well, it got 3 non-swamps out of the way, so not the worst. What did Oppo get out of it? Nightmare, Dawn Evangel. Attack with the Grove Dancer. Although, yeah, if they want to trade, that's fine. I don't think they will. Maybe they will. So we might miss out on some life because some land might end up in our graveyard here. But I wanted to attack with mana open. So lost out on 2 life there by doing that post-combat, but I wanted to attack with mana open. And I didn't think they were going to do that. Didn't think they were going to block. I don't really care about that thing. Could bring a swamp to make sure we have the second swamp, or we can bring back one of these ground creatures. Actually, I'm gonna take the swamp. Let's get our shepherd going ASAP. I mean, if there was a good creature, I would, like a really nice creature, I would have gone for it. But we're just talking about a bunch of kind of replaceable twos, so this felt like the better play. If we play that, we can only get one play this turn. We can go Grove Dancer, Physician to get 2 plays this turn. Still the same amount of power, though, and the same mana spend. I don't want to bother chumping the flyer yet either. I don't really care that they built this 2/3 flyer. Yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Go a little bit wider. Well, we're not doing that this turn. We are going to Nightmare Shepherd and attack. Well, we're not, I mean, we have other things we're trying to do. Like, eventually we'll do that, but do this. We just, yeah, but we have other ways to spend mana now, so I'm not worried about this future big spider. Well, that's getting pretty big now. What all is on this? Commanding, yeah, now we'll block. See? Now we had something to stop the commanding presence. Can even do this and trade for it if we want. Is that worth it? Nah, we'll just do this. We get another blocker because of the Nightmare Shepherd anyway. Oh right, first strike. A lot of going on this card. Oh, I have to exile it though, huh? Oh, neat. Yeah, I shouldn't have exiled. I was thinking it just did it without exiling. Again, just kind of learning the cards today. It's okay. We're going to play the Charger. And have this return to nature at instant speed pretty usefully. Not even going to block. We can just do this, and everything. We could take out... Yeah, you get that Scry 1, but we can take out Indomitable Will, or we can take out any of the stuff going on this Physician at instant speed, so might not even need to do it yet here, though. I mean, we're just going to chump with the Spider on this turn unless we have a real plan. Yeah, okay, so I think we want to just ground the Physician, and then we should do pretty good from there. So I'm going to destroy target artifact and bring the flying creature down to Earth. And now just send everything. Well, this is a forced block. I guess we'll send everything next turn. No need to send everything this turn. Although sending everything would make it a forced block. But then it's just a forced block next turn anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me when they chump this shepherd. Oppo, give me a good game before they're scooping. Just don't do that. If you're going to say good game to me, the next thing you should do should be to concede the game. Alright, and so now I'll even give you a good game, but don't just say good game right before you scoop, is my advice. Well, we haven't won a match yet, but we're one to the good finally in an actual blessed game. Lot of building up big stuff, a lot of enchantments, and not much we can do about that. Although maybe is there anything more in green? Bring in plummets. Certainly want one plummet. This is whatever. I think I'm going to cut that for the plummet. I'm going to keep trying this hyper aggro, see what happens. We'll switch it up for the next game if you want, or the next match. Yeah, we can keep. I don't know what we're expecting, other than something like this. I should just respond to hello with your go. That seems like the rudest possible response. Yeah, it's kind of weird playing with emotes at all. We got 2 libations and a plummet. I'm going to go ahead and trade here. Oh, we don't have plummet yet, though. Okay, that's all right. We'll go Piper here. I was thinking I had green. I was going to go ahead and take it out of the sky. Funny. Both of them are enchantment creatures. If this were a regular and this were an enchantment, I'd pick enchantment so we get rid of that Dawn Evangel. But let's see which one they want. I think we know what they're going to do, but I'm assuming the Envoy's dead. Someday our forest will come. There it is. Let's just plummet this thing, attack, and we'll get back to that libation next turn. Why play it? What do you mean? Why not? What's your... What? We have a card. It does this. I mean... I don't know if you mean play something else, Mensch, or like I don't understand what your. I guess give me your alternate line, and then I'll see what I think about that. Oh, why play it at all? Because we're running a hyper aggro, low to the ground, top at 3 basically curve, where we're playing this so early that it should be good enough. But no, I don't like this. I don't like this in general. I'm trying it as part of a hyper aggro weenie strategy, basically. And let's try this again. Wait, view battlefield. I'm at 1. This is not. If we want to make him do, we want to actually let him do creature. We hope they get rid of Gary. So, well, I can't choose. I can only choose to make them. I can make them sack the Evangel, but I wanted them to sack Gary, so I chose to do something else. Well, we're going to try Hydra's growth now. Where are we going to put it? Everything here does something when it dies, so I guess we should just make a big spider. Although, yeah, and also it's like, if they do kill this, well, hey, at least we get to make a big spider back again, right? Going for the Underworld Dreams. That puts us on a clock. Let's see if we can beat it. Oh, sure. I decided this was unplayably bad, but it's being okay for Oppo right here. That being said, we can still kind of race this, and we'll add cards to our hand, and this will get smaller and smaller. Yeah, let me go... Is this better? I'm going to do this for right now. Oh, that's right, it forces discards. Okay, so I guess we can't do that. But this is going to get big enough to stop it. Here we're at ceiling on this card, which is why I liked it. When I read this card, I was like, yeah, I could see how a 5/5 flyer for 6 could be pretty good. I like it. And then played it, and it was unplayable. Its floor is too bad. I can't play something that has spots where you just literally can't play it at all. That just seems wrong. Good game, Oppo says. I don't... Why? See, I thought I would turn it on today because, hey, it's other streamers, but... Sorry, other streamers. Shut up. Well, I'm just making sure. We attack with Spider, we're taking 4 on the crackback. But I think we have to start attacking. I know they can't kill it, but... So actually you want to do this on a creature, gain 3 life. Yeah, 5/5/4/4. And point is, big flyer. That's all I mean. That sucks. Let's see. Oh, maybe it almost doesn't, but it does. It almost doesn't suck, but instead it does. We're going to lose the cling to dust here is the thing. Yeah, we needed one more card to cling, and I could self-mill to get the one more card, but then we don't have the mana to cling. Hey, Dragon, what's up? We're going to... do this, I think, and just try and kill this thing. Although we can do it... yeah, can't do it with this because they could just not kill the physician. I haven't had the mana to mill Mensch. I haven't failed to mill yet. I just haven't had the mana. Yeah, that's true. We'll kill the flyer. I like it. We'll just jump here and kill the flyer. Kind of forgot the harpy was around. Oh my god! We want a match! Alright, now let's build this more traditionally. I want to try a more traditional build of this. Cut the libations. Add back in our higher end. I didn't like the Titans thing. Cling was okay, but certainly not great. Just feels like it was kind of cycling, but maybe. This looked good in the full... oh, this looked good. Maybe even... oh, this was in our considerations for a... haven't needed to because we haven't won anything, David. So dropping after a match or two when you lose every time is the rules, not just the decision. We need to cut some stuff here. You want to consider this? I guess we can consider it. I need cuts though. I think it just hurts us too much. Let's cut. These chargers aren't that good. I should be cutting chargers. We're trying to do this a little bit more control-y, and chargers aren't blocking, so let's get rid of those. Maybe just put back something like that if we really want it. Where does this leave us? 16.8. Yeah, I think we can cut a 2. I think you're right. Which one? Temple Thief. Piper. I'm gonna cut a Piper. Given the spiders and the caryatid, I'm not going to go like 10-7. We're going to go 9-8. All right, let's try this. I think this is kind of the real build of the deck. I just wanted to see what happened if we went hyper aggro. But you know what? I could use some food. Can you hang with me for a sec while I take a little short break and get some fuel in me, and then we'll jump in and do this. How about that? Experimental charge 2.0 upon my return with some lunch, and I might lower the desk. If I stand too long at my standing desk, it's actually not great for me. So let's get some libations after killing the libations. Yeah, east, and I'll be right back. Lou. I just played a snippet, Dionysus, of Hungry Like the Wolf, per somebody's request. Thank you so much for hanging out today as we explore this new set. Rough luck on mana here. Are we keeping this? If we find a forest, we're pretty happy, but we don't do anything for a while. I think we have to mulligan. If there's a forest right on top, we'd be thrilled. Or if this were, one forest, 2 swamps, and this is a fantastic hand, but not particularly keepable, actually, without the known forest. Yikes. We're going to have to go for it and hope it works out here. We're going to keep this, and definitely want that. Maybe we just don't need the Omen yet, but probably just need to get rid of the Catoblepus for now. Oops. Still no strong opinions. I would say this. I'm hopefully optimistic. I think there's a lot of cool synergies going on here. There's a lot of cards. There's a lot of cards in this format that seem like, well, there's something here, but I got to make it work. And I think that's pretty good. I think there's a lot of cards that are going to pay us off if we put the work in. So that's what made sense to me. Well, I guess we get to Nightmare that carried it on the next turn no matter what. Only real play here, trying to find some land so that we can use Final Death on Renata before it gets too oppressive. We have won 1 game. Yes, 1 game. I don't think we're gonna win this one though. Needed land right then and there. I'd almost just scoop this up, but we're best of 3. I'm going to scoop up pretty quickly, though, if things don't change. We can't really beat this board without land very soon. Got to do this just to cycle some stuff here. Yeah, I could feel a little salt creeping in, but then reminded myself, Ryan, this is your you get free magic of the new set with no stakes all day long. Leave the salt upstairs in the kitchen. And we can still pull this one out if we can find a little bit of help here. Forest is the best draw on our deck, but right now Swamp might be the second best.
All right, everyone, chill.
This saga? Well, that second chapter, often going to whiff. I think if you find something for chapter 2, you're like, yes. But you get something decent for 1, and then cutting off this format from its graveyard is not nothing. As I believe, is it Rob who put it that way? When I was kind of poo-pooed it? But yeah, exiling a graveyard is meaningful in the format. We're going to give this scrying a draw, but I think we're done for. I don't know what we find here that helps us. Yeah, classic. Thank you, deck. You're awesome. All right. Mulligan, then screwed. So what are you going to do? Black-green, no likely targets for Plummet. Just big stuff. We want Death Touch, but we have it all. This could be one where we're pretty okay with the what a libation would end up getting. But we have... Maybe we should just play these. I mean, we only have Final Death. This is the risky thing. Well, we have Intervention too, I guess. I'm running it back and try to not mulligan and have both colors. Okay, we'll keep. No aggression, but certainly worth keeping here. There it is. Well, aren't you just right on time for once? Yeah, I would have to redesign Rocket's card now, I think. When Rocket was a young puppy, I designed his magic card, and his card, this was in the Rise of the Eldrazi days, and so his card was red, red, red for an 0-1 with haste and Annihilator 1. That was Rocket as a young pup. Just kill this thing? It's an instant, right? We can wait. I'll just wait. I decided to wait. This isn't doing too much yet. Early game. They didn't attack, which is interesting. I guess they were afraid of our open mana. What am I doing here? How about Funeral Rites as a starting place? We could go Relentless Pursuit as well if we want to try to find that like second forest, but we don't care if we get lands or creatures here, so I'm just going to go Funeral Rites. So we would have looked at 3 lands and a Physician. That seems pretty good. And let's see, what is it looking at? Power. So we don't want to do something like put Hydra's Growth on something that they just tap down and then keep tapped forever. So let's play another Physician out. I guess I should have played this first. I'm going to play Relentless Pursuit, but I should have played it, played Physician after. No land, but we get one of our cool creatures. Good. This has escape. So does this. Let's put. Let's take this spawn. Ooh, well, it's gonna force a sacrifice. That's pretty good. Maybe we just take. We leave both of the escape cards in the yard, and we take Grove Dancer instead. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if we can live that long. But these two Physicians should help. Gotcha, Mensch. Well, draw 3, right? If one of those creatures had been a land, it would have come through, like you said. We do have this Raised Dead, but we kind of just want to... I mean, we get the Thief back if we wanted, but I don't like that. We'll just wait. We'll be patient with this. We do have a Return to Nature somewhere. That's interesting. Was going to try to get our Spider on, but we could just do this now. Get rid of this spinner before it actually does some work. No, he didn't. He attacked. Oppo attacked last time, but they didn't attack this time because we had effectively 4 power worth of blockers. That's why, because of the death trigger. But I'm going to go with this turn. And I'm going to get rid of Destiny Spinner. One of these days, somebody around here will start reading cards, but Guess not today. Today would be a good day for it, but whatever. We'll read cards later. Sorry about that. I think I'm almost done with lunch, so we did pretty good this lunch for accidentally muting myself. On this saga, I think you was it you, Mensch, who was talking about chapter 3 and it being work. Maybe it was Mike, but anyway, I underrated chapter 3. I think chapter 3 is going to be pretty important in the format, so I think chapter 3 actually brings it up to like, okay, 3 mana to destroy a 2-power creature, not great, but this extra bonus of getting rid of their graveyard really matters around here, seems. Why not Hydra? What are we talking about? Hydra's growth? Well, let's see. Soul Reaper, this is a 1 concern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means we play Hydra's growth on what? We play Hydra's growth on a thing that immediately dies to Cataclysmus. Well, I don't want to play out my aura until they've used up their Cataclysmus, right? That's going to be flying. This is pretty expendable. Any one? Yeah, let's do this, and then kill the Caryatid. Oh, oops. I missed that. Where did it get that from? Oh, from this. Funny that they did not let me kill their Caryatid, despite that mistake. Well, let's... How much is this for? 3 others. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm not worried about the wings yet. We'll get a armchair spider out. Yes, Razor asks, how do you not kill the physician like Oppo made the move to do? You just go in full control, and then you get the damage spinners that you can set how you want. I'm going to send Forerunner on this board. All right, last bite. Then I won't forget to unmute anymore. So with Return to Nature, we can now knock that wings out and just eat the Berserker. Although it's somewhat telegraphed because we'd not be playing our Chain Web. Cataplepus has done its thing now, so now we can also go Hydra's Growth. Let's do that. Yeah, we can do all sorts of things with this. I mean, you have to decide how to use this Return to Nature, and it somewhat depends on what Oppo does here. If they go for the Liar play, okay, they are doing that. So how do I want to play this? Makes me want to say we let that resolve. I think we have to take out the wings, unfortunately. I guess I was so patient with this, and then I still kind of screwed it up by letting the Liar have it. They're only sending that. So we have to. Right? We just have to. Killing the Liar does not untap the creature. It just allows the creature to untap next untap step. Well, they've already shown that they know how to do this trick of... Oh, did I... How did it get... What did it... Oh, it made itself unblockable. Sure, sure, sure. Okay, good work, Oppo. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't read cards. I don't care. It's the first day of the set. At least it killed the creature. So let's go ahead and get back something here. I guess Forerunner, and we want to bring back the spider as a big dude. We have a... we need a fling. Yeah, they must have tagged Timeret as a future constructed heavy hitter for an uncommon to get the animation treatment. Mensch, you should have is not Cardboard Live is on. Should be able to hover over that and figure it out. Maybe. If he's on mobile, that would explain it. I'm going to scry here. Good scry. Keep in mind, if it's a enchantment creature, it sometimes puts it down in the enchantment area, so keep that. If you can't see it, look in the enchantments. You might find the creature there. All right, what's going on? We've got Grim Physician dying to the Soul Reaper to take out the Caryatid. Sure. Just kill this thing and wow, intervention. It's what I was saying. Where's our fling, right? Drop this. I'm enjoying the set so far. It's not anywhere outside the center of tolerances, if you know what I mean. Like I'm not pessimistic or super optimistic about it over any other given set on day one. I will say that my optimistic points I was mentioning earlier, I just think there's clearly a lot of synergy going on in this set, and a lot of cards that you realize have a bunch of different ways to win. You know, a bunch of different ways not to win. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by Oppo's play, but a bunch of different ways to leverage value. Like a single card might affect 3 different archetypes in the format quite differently, and I think that's pretty neat. I don't know if this intervention is going to be enough. I don't know what their attack plan is, but we're going to find out. Let's see, we're at 2, so we're taking the Caryatid and killing the Bleeper. So we go like here, here, here. X of 2 over here. If they have another trick, this could be rough, but if not, I think we win on the crackback. We get a 15-16. It's gonna get 24 counters on it or whatever. Oh, I could have killed one of these things. It didn't. Okay. I thought I saw 2, and then only one thing was on the stack, so I thought it was only 1, and then it wasn't. So, oh well. But surely I should take out one of these. I just got confused about how many of those triggers I had. Now you can't undo once you've selected a target like that. You're done for. However, I think our 2728 Trampler might get us there, but just in case, we better exile this Wanderer. That was a grind. Oh, they went for the win and paid for it, but to be fair, we had been sitting on this removal spell like the whole game and hadn't used it, so I'm not surprised they didn't put us on removal. Well, we had, it could have even been, where's the one we have? Oh, it was on the last game. There's the bacon to a pie with the 2 black, reduced cost based on devotion that we could have had too. Yeah, we're going to run this back. Yeah, Hydra's growth is fun and breaks stalemates, but it still has aura problems. I don't love it. I'll keep this. Well, we may put our aura problems to the test. See, I just don't want to run this out so soon. You're just asking for it, right? This is what I want to play on, like, turn 9 after all the dust has settled. Might even should cut this. Like, it's fun, but come on. We can't play this right now. And I want to play my cards. Omen does not bring back enchantments. But here, well, let's be unlike ourselves on this stream and go with high risk, high gain plays. I really don't like this play if something were on the line, but these are the strikeout home runs of auras. If this sticks, if this lasts, if this spider continues to just get bigger and bigger, yay, we win. But the second they play a removal spell, boom. We are in trouble. Okay, that stinks too, as they're going to be able to tap it down. I was also not thinking about my land drops. If I could swap a forest for a swamp, I would. No reason not to have Omen ready, should we need to use it. Yeah, they spend their whole turn tapping it, but then it's a 2-for-1. So, ha ha ha! You spent 7 mana and 2 turns, except, oh, you did get 2 cards. So it does kind of suck that way, but, oh, this is decent. You can take out their Soul Reaper. And they got a lot of non-creatures, it seems. Maybe we'll actually duress something successfully on Chapter 2 this time. They're also a little bit mana-starved, so they might not be able to deploy all their stuff. Oh, and they're going to draw 2? Yeah! We're going to do it! We're going to get something with Chapter 2 of Elspeth's Nightmare. I feel it. Here it comes. You ready? Here it comes. I'm so excited. get 2 things to choose from. Oh my god. Cling to Dust or Omen. I guess we'd rather have them clinging our stuff than getting back their stuff. Take the Omen. So next turn, we're going to get 5 of their cards towards their escape clauses, and I'm not going to get any escape creatures, but again, Chapter 3 grown on me on Elspeth's Nightmare. Yeah, it's like Return to Nature is like end step, kill, liar, and untap win. Doesn't it give... Yeah, well, an Abyss is pretty good too, but yes, getting that Trampler would help. "12 more hits with the Physician and we got this." That's plan A. I'm lying, that's not plan A. Yes, you can absolutely cast this for no value. We're going to try to avoid that, though. And you are 4 other cards. We only have the 1 right now. It's funny. And here's where they use the Cling to Dust to good value. Although we can just do this. Let's do this. Ha ha. We're still at 20. I don't feel the need to use our premium removal yet. We can wait. Make him show us something we really need to kill. Remember they were there at like 10? They used to be at like 10 life. I remember that. It was cool. One, maybe not 2? Or maybe we just pass on both, looking for our better stuff? Definitely not both. Question is 1 or 0. East says 0. All right. I just hate passing. You know, it's tough to pass actual action when your board is this light. I mean, we have the spider and the removal though, so it's okay. It's just now we draw the land and you're just like, ugh. All right, Temple Thief, it's something. All right, well, they're not doing that anytime soon. So if we can kill the spider, kill something with intervention, and trade something off or whatever, you know, some other way, we're close to getting the spider back. Oh, baby. I mean, we can even let him have that, but yeah, we'll just do this now. I mean, we have to. Question is, what do we kill, I guess? Because we can let him have the life link. Do we want that thing dead over, like, the marsh viper or the moss... What is it? Moss viper? Yeah, I think we just kill it. It's still basically the best thing out here. Just looking for something better, but there's nothing really better. So, yeah, flyer it is. That's funny. Temple Thief, what happens to it if we attack? It trades with everything there. So does this. We do have Return to Nature, yes. Bleeping bleeper. I'll save it for now. Grind enough for you? That's a lot of RAM. We are in a stalemate that I can... Yeah, just kind of waiting here for something relevant to hit the battlefield on either side. Oppo's going to go digging for it. Well, we have to get rid of the Death Toucher, or we just have to find our trample. I'm a little nervous that this means... Wait, I gotta be careful. Are they gonna try and get it? Oh yeah, they've got the tools now, right? They're gonna cling it to dust. So it can't block. And that's an instant, too. No, it's 4 others. You gotta look at it, right? Oh, 5 others. Okay, so you're right. Shoot, so I should have. Darn it. Now I might screw up because I missed that window. Well, we'll hope that nothing changes on the graveyard count and chump it next turn. Yeah, we don't have Soul. Oh, yeah, they can sack with Soul Reaper. Yeah, good point. So they do have a means to do it. Good call, Timnos. Trying to sort this out, but we may just be in a spot where we're never going to get this chain web back. We might find a second Omen in our deck and set up the thing where we Omen again. No, definitely playing that. Well, they get our spider, so it goes. We could use the shepherd. Or we can just take it for now. Maybe just take it for now. Whatever, take 5. We get a token if we exile it, yes. But looks like they're, if they want to race in the air, well, I guess they move the wings, and then they have the Death Toucher up top, sure. Oh, if it dies, we're going to exile it, because, yeah, because of reasons. This looks good, though, right? This lets us take out anything we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we take out Moss Viper, then we can start attacking. And they can attack back. We take out their big thing. They don't really have... And then we just want to kill the... Yeah, I'm going to do this, and then we're going to try and kill the Cataplepus so that it can make a token and kill something else. I'm going to go for the attack here. Berserker was the other option. And let's see. Ooh, we can do... I'll just leave everything else back. This gets to start attacking and blocking with impunity with the Nightmare Shepherd around. So they got 11, they got 7, they got plenty of fodder, but it would be the I kind of like, I don't want them to do it on the Catoblepus instead. So I think I'm going to decline here and try and make them use their cling to dust on the chain web, clearing the way for Catoblepus to not be clung to dust. Oh, of course they have here I am talking out my whole cling to dust thing. Meanwhile, Oppo plays a thing that renders it all moot. And our deck being our deck, not giving us anything to work with here. It's the life gain from this dude that's going to hurt the most. And this is kind of another... If this had been printed as a rare, nobody would have blinked. Rares and uncommons are blurring together at this point in Magic. It's kind of weird, actually. Sure, deck, just feed us non-stop land. That's what we wanted. Getting close to the point where we can't attack with a Shepherd anymore, but no, Razor. No, we did not already use Return to Nature. It's just in the last 11 cards of our deck. It's not a good play anymore, Mabinap. We might as well try and kill... nothing in our graveyard matters anymore. No graveyard shenanigans matter. Because of that. J-Fine, are you on mobile? You should have, if you're not on mobile, as I'm learning today, you should have Cardboard Live, which should let you roll over, look at stuff. No, if we attack with, if we attack, we can immediately exile with Shepherd. It goes on the stack, and then while it's sitting there on the stack, Oppo removes it. Right? Am I missing something? I think that's what happens, right? Oh, look. It's Return to Nature. Well. That's the sad thing, right? We have to destroy the wings. No, I don't think we destroy wings. We just say back on Shepherd, try to trade for the Rage. Well, maybe we have to at 5. But this is a spider. If we can just untap, then we effectively have the wings blanked. So we're going to try and destroy the Liar. Oh, that's true. Oh, man. So... Wow. Wow. I know I have to do it now. It's just like, yeah, we do it now or we're dead. It's just unbelievable that we have to. Glad to have you here, Jay. Nice you can make it live. We do have a 65,000 power creature, yet somehow are not winning this game. Although they're 8 to our 9, maybe we are winning this game. Not for long. Is it beat your channel points yet? We're at 131 now. Or oh, sorry, I did it get. Oh no, yeah, we're at 131.73. Why wouldn't it be able to? I don't understand. Everything uses the stack. So okay, maybe I'm wrong. Like sometimes I get all hubrisy and then I'm wrong. So I'm trying to. But when another non-token creature you control dies, you may exile it. So that goes on the stack. Like when the thing dies, it's in the graveyard, and that first sentence and everything after goes on the stack, and then it's sitting there, and your thing is in the graveyard. So while it's sitting there on the stack, Oppo responds with exile up to 2 cards, and boom, it's gone. And when it tries to resolve, it can no longer find the creature. But I don't need to, like, we know. I mean, we will, but I get a lot of Magic rules wrong, but I don't think I'm not going to get that one wrong. But we can test it if you just want to see. Does it use the word instead? Instead is the word for replacement. I'm staying back because I think we're winning this on library size. Oh well. We tried to win it on library size. That was a pretty fun match, but not, I don't know, it got a little boring. I kind of lost my, I stopped caring and was just kind of waiting for it to end. Yeah, Cobbled Wings is going to do us in sometimes, just like that blue enchantment from M20 that gave creatures flying does us in sometimes. Sometimes single cards that give stuff flying do you in, but I still don't like that card. Yeah, we're going to do a new draft now. Thanks for watching, YouTubers. We'll catch you in the next one, which will be coming right up.